everyone, Scott Moak here, PA announcer for your Sacramento Kings. Now, last week you narrowed down the field to these two final contenders. And now, it's time to light the beam for your top play of the year. Who will win 1 million VC? Here are your finalists.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Ellis. Bobby Portis out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's the kid in at the point guard position. And for the Pelicans, the front court full of star power with Ingram and Zion. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at the center filling out the middle. It has been a strange year for a few teams that thought they'd start a little stronger, Greg.
Yeah, what you see on paper coming into the season, that means very little until you're put to the test. But these teams have time to make adjustments in their schemes and personnel.
And it's Williamson missing. The Pelicans coming to this one after the win against Utah.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
McCollum against Embiid. Here's Williamson. It's deflected. To the paint. Here's the kid. Pass to Portis. On the wing, Ellis. Just 5 to shoot. The high post shot, and Jones sends it back. To the inside, McCollum. Rebound by the 76ers.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And stolen by Williamson. Jones looking for an opening. He kicks it to Ingram. Stolen. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's the kid. That shot off the mark. Good D by McCollum. There is no question, Greg, this Pelicans roster has the talent to at least be a playoff contender every year.
No doubt a contender. Their problem has been staying healthy. They have a big three, but Ingram and Williamson didn't play in half the games during that 22-23 campaign.
Here's Ellis. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Bangs home the trifecta.
For 3. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Ellis outside. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Oubre on the wing. Puts it up. And Valanciunas pulls it down. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They trail by 1. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And the Hornets going with a whole new group out there. And Philadelphia has possession, getting their first of the season at this Pelicans team.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season.
Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Sharing the wing spots, it's Jones and Ingram. And it's McCollum in at the point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's McCollum. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Jones from outside. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
The 76ers making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. Here's the kid. He's guarded by McCollum. And the dunk by Capella.
And Capella has run pick and rolls so many times. Adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
Ball's knocked loose. The kid passes to Capella. Here's the kid. He's guarded by McCollum. And Portis throws it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And the kid picks up the foul.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to McCollum. A three-pointer is right on target. McCollum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For the 3, the kid can't hit. New Orleans in the lead, and let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Zion Williamson is a force to be reckoned with, but Coach Willie Green said he's just scratching the surface. He's going to continue to get better. Over and over again, he's making the right play. Kevin?
All right, D.A., thanks. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Here's the kid. Misses the 3. New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. 3-pointer, and there's McCollum. That's good on the assist from Ingram. McCollum's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pelicans. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
Poked away. McCollum against Capella. Pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock, and taken away by Ellis. Here's the kid. Lays it up off the glass. The kid's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And Jones sends it back. Back to Ellis. From deep. Poked loose, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Chicago. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And right now for the 76ers, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Nancy's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Marshall comes in for Williamson. Trey Murphy's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jones. And it's good for 2. And the Pelicans lead by 2. Richard, over your 17-year career, you played the full 82 games 4 times. 4 times? Well, that's more than most. How difficult. Joel goes up and brings it down.
That's a big target for some alley-oops. Embiid using that size.
And here's Marshall to bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Another steal. Here's Capella. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. New Orleans has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
And so McCollum nails both of them.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Here's the kid. He's guarded by McCollum. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for New Orleans.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Here is Nance. His last outing, he had 8 points. It's deflected, and so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Tyson Daniels checked in for C.J. McCollum.
For your Pelicans, Daniels.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Inside, here's Marshall. Can't connect from 13 feet out. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. The three, McClung, no good.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Driving inside, and he dunks it down.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. It's a tie game in New Orleans. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Pelicans fans, here's your Pelicans.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room. And that
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. A fantastic game from the kid in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. We've got the kid. Portis is out there with Embiid. Then there's Oubre. And it's Ellis at the shooting guard position. And the rejection by Embiid.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
Upside Jones. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's the kid. He's got 13.
Hey, Richard, with Joel Embiid, his combination of physical dominance and skill, it's almost unfair.
Yeah, he's a 300-pound guy with the agility of a wing. That is not fun to guard. He can bully you or beat you with finesse. There's really no weakness in his game, Greg.
13 feet away. And the rejection by Embiid.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the...
Ooh, what a slam! What a slam!
Gracious. That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
There's Portis, and there's the pass to the kid. Goes up the baseline. Embiid, no good.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Jones. Tries again. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's the kid. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they got to bring the double team on it.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Pelicans trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's McCollum. To end the run, he lays it in. Valanciunas has got his first points of the night.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
And the 76ers call time here.
You get featured, so let's go!
New Orleans making some changes here. Larry Nance has checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Trey Murphy's. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. Ingram at the 3 with Williamson playing the 4. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. That's the Pelicans' 5. Oubre against Williamson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I'll tell you, the plus wingspan is part of what makes Williamson so difficult to defend.
Here's the kid. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Jones. Rebound by the kid. Philadelphia leading by 3. Philadelphia moving the ball around.
Oh, can I get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Feeds it to Valanciunas. Kicks to Jones. Shot from 12. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Williamson looking it over. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Well, when Zion is hitting jumpers, it's almost unfair.
And stolen by Williamson. Ingram finds Valanciunas. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. McCollum against Maxey. And the kid picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. It's tipped. Now Ellis passes it to Maxey. Here's the kid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Friday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics. Then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And he makes both free throws.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Jones dishes to McCollum. Back to Jones. McCollum outside. Shot clock at 6. Over Maxey. McCollum, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And an important part of every team's game. So look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They've been just suffocating our defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
Portis, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Willie Green had some words for his team during the break. Now, Coach talked all about fouls in that huddle. He reminded them, play defense with our feet. Beat them to the spots. Hands straight up. Don't give them a chance to blow the whistle on us. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Oh, an aggressive take from Ingram inside, earning the whistle in the process.
Brandon Ingram.
First one falls for him. Good on both.
An all-star in this league. I think Ingram still flies a bit under the radar, but Brandon can be a #1 option, no doubt.
The kid gets the bucket. The kid's got 8 points in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
A 3 from McCollum. Rebound by the 76ers.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. 6-point game. Ingram passes to McCollum. Back to Ingram.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shoots over Oubre. And it's Ingram missing. The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Embiid. And stolen by Williamson. McCollum outside. Back to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Some young players tend to defer in big moments. Not Zion.
Shoots it up. And the shot is long. Pelicans trail by 4. It's McCollum on the wing. Fires for 3. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. .22 left in the fourth. It's up a 3. Another shot. And Valanciunas with the layup.
And how about Valanciunas coming through here? When it's a big possession, giving it to him is a great idea.
Here's Embiid. Here's the kid. That one off the back iron and out. New Orleans gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. There's the lob to the hoop. Count it.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. McCollum looking it over. For 3. Again, McCollum missing.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Third team foul.
Here's the kid. He's guarded by McCollum.
Nice job of affecting the shot there by Valanciunas, using those long arms to just frustrate the shooter. Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. 26 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, the kid.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Williamson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
And you have to admire how hard Zion plays. It makes defenders nervous and forces them to overcommit.
And he does get the second one. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
And that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for Philly, number 8.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Ingram finds Jones. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game. Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
For Philadelphia.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
The 3 knocks down the 3.
And when it matters most, the coach has the confidence that McCollum will deliver.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game. 5 seconds left in the 4th quarter. From deep three-point land, and the miss. So Philadelphia wins it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one...
All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in.